Hello children, welcome to our online class. Hope you are well and safe. I am back with another video English grammar, that is punctuation. Okay, can you see some symbols drawn here? These are called punctuation mark. Capital letter, comma, full stop, question mark and apostrophe mark. Our today's class on punctuation. What is the meaning of punctuation? Punctuation are the marks, symbols used in a writing to separate parts of a sentences and make the meaning of it clear. They also help us to read and understand correctly. What is the meaning of a punctuation mark? Punctuation are the marks or symbols used in writing to separate parts of sentences and make the meaning of it clear. They also help us to read and understand correctly. Children, our today's class on punctuation here explain few punctuation marks along with their definition and example. Let us discuss capital letter. Capital letter. A sentence always started. A sentence always starts with a capital letters. For example, the boxes are on the table. In this sentence, the first word is the. In which the first letter of the word starts with a capital letter T. Capital letter T. Children, a proper noun is also written in capital letter. Let us see few examples. Rohan and Sarita are friends. India is our motherland. We celebrate Durga Puja every year. Ritesh and I are good friends. So, in this sentence, Rohan, Sarita, India, Durga Puja, Ritesh, I, all these are proper noun. So, these begin with capital letter. Did you see in this fourth sentence, Ritesh and I? Ritesh and I, here I is a personal pronoun. So, it is written in capital letter. Next is full stop. This is the symbol of full stop. We use a full stop at the end of a sentence. Uses of full stop. To make end of a sentence, in initial of person's name. For abbreviation, abbreviation means short form of certain words. For example, he came today for a party. Mr. Ren is a doctor. R.K. Sanwal is my father. Here in this sentence, we can see that after the abbreviation or in initial of person name, a full stop is used. And also at the end of the sentence, full stop is used. Next is comma. This is the symbol of comma. We use a comma to separate words or groups of words in long sentences in order to make the meaning of the sentence clear to the reader. For example, the teacher bought book, posters, crayons, comma, pictures and chalk to the class. Number 2, my sister liked to eat apple, comma, watermelon, comma, banana and mango. If you see in this sentence that after book, poster, crayon, pictures, after picture and before chalk and is there, but after book, poster, crayon is comma. And here also after apple, watermelon, there is comma, but after picture and banana there is no comma. Why? Because there is a conjunction. There is what? Conjunction. So, whenever there is conjunction before or after words, that we don't put a comma. Next is question mark. This is the symbol of question mark. Question mark is used at the end of every question. For example, what is your name? Who is that boy? When did you meet him last? So, all these sentences start with a capital letter and end it with a question mark as they ask question. Next is apostrophe. This is the symbol of apostrophe. When we write, we use an apostrophe to show position. Some things belong to somebody. Apostrophe are always positioned at the top after the last letter in the word, followed by the letter S. For example, eyes of a cat. Cat's eyes. Adding apostrophe with singular noun. We use an apostrophe along with letter S with the singular noun to show position that some things belong to somebody. For example, the girl's bedroom is big. The girl's bedroom is big. Here, the one girl. Adding apostrophe with plural noun ending S. When the plural noun ends in S, we add apostrophe after the letter S. For example, the girls, after S, we put what? Apostrophe. Bedroom is big. Here in this sentence, the girl's bedroom is big. In this sentence, many girls share the same room. Thank you and have a nice day.